Hello, welcome to episode 13, Project locost-mx5. Right, and I haven't forgotten, still got these two upper arms which need the extra strengthening pieces in. So I have this angle. It's roughly the same thickness as this stuff. So what my plan with this is to weld a piece of it across there. Try and work out which way is going to be the strongest, probably something like that. So yeah, so I'll cut this now to size, get both sides cleaned up, get them welded up. So I'll get on with that. Right, so that's all welded up now, as you've just seen. Not the best welder in the world, but I'm alright with the grinder, which works. So they're welded in now, along the top there obviously, and down there. So that should give that some strength again. I was thinking about sort of hammering this bit down to meet that, but what I'll probably do in the future, once I know everything works, this will obviously do the job for now. I might make some top arms for it. So yeah, so I'll weld the other one up and then I'll get painting. For painting these parts, I've changed from the other paint to the classic Hammerite metal paint, smooth black. Reasonable price. This one cheaper than the other tin actually, so I think I'll stick to Hammerite from now on for these suspension parts. So got the first one in place here, so get on with it. I'll time lapse most of this painting stuff. There's the rear subframe. the front bottom arms, the rear top arms, one of the front top arms, the rear bottom arms, and the brace for the back, and the front subframe. They're all painted and drying at the moment, ready to be put on. I have to let them dry. Show you what I'm doing in the meantime. Here's front hub, and this one I've just taken the backing plate off. There's 1, 2, 3 little bolts holding them on. Just read online that you don't really need the backing plates, and I was thinking, with this being effectively an open wheel car, I shouldn't have any problems with the brakes getting hot. But the backing plates were all rotten anyway, so if I do ever need to put them back on, it's just a case of pulling the hub off and getting them off. Here's what it looks like before you take the backing plate off, and as you can see there, it's all rotten. So I'll take that one off there now as well, and I'll give these a coat of paint as well. Right, all them bits have dried now, so the front subframe is in, fully bolted in. Shouldn't need to come off again. Done the same with the rear subframe. As you can see, that's all squared up. Put big stainless steel square washer in there, where you remember I had to put plastic ones before. As you can see, I fitted the diff because it was easier putting it in when the car's upside down, and I fitted the brace all the way around. So yeah, so the plan is now to turn it over, hopefully for the last time. I'll flip it over now, get the engine crane. It's just easier doing it that way, safer. Flip it over and put it on something, and then I can start building up the suspension bits. I painted the hubs, front ones. I need to do the back ones the same, but I'll get it over first, I think, and then I'll start building up each corner at a time, and we'll see how it goes with that. Hopefully get it on its wheels. So there we go, it's right way up. So as you can see, it's a bit of a hassle for me trying to flip it over. It's lucky I've got the engine crane, but what tends to happen is you get scratches, like there's one down there. It takes all the paint off these edges, which can be easily touched up, but it's just not the best way of doing it when you're trying to do everything on your own. So you get a better idea of the floors there now. You can see they're in. It's just resting on the block at the front, and 2 axle stands at the back. So I will did lose a little bit of oil. See it on the floor there, then out the diff. When it was being turned over, I didn't think of that when I fitted the diff, but oh well. Here's what it is. So I'll get all this rope and crap out of the way, and I'll get it so it sits nicely near the floor, and then I'll only have to use a jack now to raise it and lower it. So I'll do that and then try and build these corners up. Right, so that's the corners built up. Didn't bother painting this bit, it's only a little bit of surface rust on it. It's cast anyway, so not too worried. I will be changing the bottom and top ball joints in the near future, so I'm not too worried about them at the moment. I need to get proper bolts for the bottom and the top of the shocks, although that one's not too bad, but I need to get the proper ones with the I can't remember what you call it. It's like basically there's a part of the bolt with no thread on, like that bit needs to be with no thread on, just a bit of thread on the end. So I need to get some of them. As you might have noticed in both videos, I put the bolt in the wrong way around the first time on both sides. Obviously wasn't learning, so yeah, the front two now are ready for wheels, so I'll go and dig some wheels out, get them on and lower it on the ground. So I've got all the bits. Let's put all the back suspension on here now, and that goes in to here, and obviously the diff's there, so I'll put the shaft in, and then once the car's down I can try and get that big nut off the hub. I've taken the old rusty shield off the hub as well. I've not painted this one yet. I'll do that once I've got the shaft out sometime in the future. So yeah, I can't really video this because of where it is, so I thought I'd show you what I was doing, and then I'll show you once I've done. Alright, so that's that assembly on there now. Bottom wishbone, top one, hubs in place, springs in. Again, I need to get the correct bolts for that one. So I'll get on with the other side, stick a wheel on either side, and then it'll be done. Right then guys, there we have it. For the first time in paint, it's on its wheels, which I am super chuffed about. As you can see now, see better now, the diff there, how the wheels are. The back needs to come up a little bit, just so we've got some suspension travel. There we have it. Go right around. And there we go. Project locost-mx5 and its wheels, which is amazing. So I'll end that one there, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, subscribe to the channel and follow me on my journey with this. So yeah, next time I'm going to sort some steering, and I'll probably give the shocks a quick refurb and sort the bolts out, put the correct bolts in. So yeah, so steering rack and the bolts for the next episode. So see you again.